Are you willing to forgive yourself and others for not being the way that you expected them to be? Yesterday, what we did is we spoke about the idea of how it is important for us to be willing to forgive ourselves and to forgive others. Sometimes we don't feel like it, but it's important that what we do is we be willing to at least try, because that willingness gives the universe the message that we are willing, we are wanting to, even though we may be willing to forgive others. It's important that we're in that space. I also asked you yesterday, what is it that you're wanting to let go of? And I encouraged you yesterday to make a list. So today, whilst I'm busy sharing this video, what I'm going to encourage you to do is comment in the comments section, what is it that you are wanting to let go of? Okay, you wrote down a list for me yesterday. That was my invitation to you. If you haven't done so, think about it, because in today's video, we're going to be looking at letting go. So what is it that you are wanting to let go of? Whilst I'm sharing today's video, what is it that you are wanting to let go of? Write it in the comments section below. What is it that you are letting go of? Are you wanting to let go of overeating, of smoking cigarettes, of always attracting the same type of man? What is it that you are wanting to let go of? As always, I'm sharing this video in my personal group, my Thrive Being You private group. Please feel free to join us. And I'm sharing it on my personal profile page, Connie Lee Courageous Bennett. If we're not already friends, please join me there and let's be friends. Okay, so all shared. Good morning, everybody. Are you willing to release the need of a problem that you have? Are you willing to release the need for the problem that you have at the moment in your life? I know that many people struggle to let go of certain things. So many people struggle to let go of habits that you have, like overeating, or many people struggle to let go of smoking cigarettes, or constantly getting into abusive relationships or relationships that don't work for them. And I think that the reason for that is that we're trying to let go of a symptom rather than the cause. We're trying to let go of sort of like the superficial topic, the layer, rather than going deep. Now, for example, let's say, for example, you wanted to let go of a habit like overeating. Now, what many people try and do is they think that if they want to lose weight, they need to put a plaster on it, and they need to stop eating carbohydrates. They need to, let's say, for example, exercise more. They need to eat less. So what they try and do is they try and fix the symptom. But Louise Hay says that whenever we try and let go of something, unless we look at what the cause is of that behavior, we will keep on manifesting the same behavior. And how is it that we let go of this behavior? Is what we do is we try and be willing to let go of the need for that particular behavior. So I'd like to walk you through an exercise today. If you imagine, now I'm going to close my eyes so I can imagine it. If you imagine that the behavior that you're trying to let go of is, let's say, for example, overeating. So that's the behavior. That's why I asked you, type in the comments section, what is it that you're wanting to let go of? So you're wanting to let go of, let's say, for example, overeating. The first thing that you do is you say to yourself, I am willing to let go of the need for overeating, because letting go of the need is key here. So I'm willing to let go of the need of overeating. And what happens is that when you let go of the need, certain things start to shift inside of your mind unconsciously. And what happens is that things start to show up. So if you say, for example, I'm willing to let go of the need to overeat. What will happen is that, let's say, for example, something might come up, and that what might come up for you is, when you're sitting in front of people, you sometimes feel a little bit uncomfortable. Okay? So you think, okay, so what's below overeating is that you sometimes feel uncomfortable when you're sitting in front of people. So you think, okay, when I wear certain clothes and I'm sitting in front of people, I feel uncomfortable because I feel that I'm being judged. Okay, so it's not the clothes that you wear, it's that when you're in front of people, you feel that you're sometimes being judged. Okay, great. So then you say to yourself, I am willing to let go of the need of being judged by other people. So what you're wanting to let go of now is being judged, is that feeling of constantly being judged. Okay, great. So I'm willing to let go of the need of being judged by other people. And then you sit and you reflect a little bit more, and then you go a little bit deeper. And what you might find is that you might find a moment when you were younger, when you were playing sports, or let's say, for example, for me, I used to do ballet. So what I think of is being in ballet class and constantly feeling like I was being criticized. Okay, so then what I do is I think, okay, well, I let go of the need of constantly feeling criticized. So I let go of the need of constantly being criticized. Okay. Then you go one layer deeper and you think another memory that springs up is always feeling like I was wrong and I had to do things. I had to always, everything I did was wrong, and I had to always do things. I was always being told what to do as a child. Okay, so then you think, all right, well, I let go of the need of always needing to do things and always feeling like who I was wrong. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. You see what I'm doing? So then we go one layer deeper. And then you feel that underneath all of that needing to do things, that criticism and that judgment, is that feeling deep within that there is something that is unfulfilled. You see, as a child, we can't rationalize things, but what happens is that all this external stimulus creates a feeling inside of us. And that feeling for me was that feeling of really feeling very deeply unfulfilled because I felt that who I wasn't good enough. And if you feel that who you are is not good enough, remember I've been saying that there's only two source beliefs. I am good enough or I'm not good enough. And absolutely everything goes back to that space of I am not good enough. So there is a part of me deep down as a child that felt unfulfilled, that there was a hole, that there was something missing. Okay, so therefore what's now manifested throughout my life is this idea of overeating. And why do I overeat? Not because I feel uncomfortable in front of people, not because of criticism, not because of always being told what to do, is because there is a hole, there is a deep space of feeling unfulfilled. And when you realize that the symptom, the overeating, the smoking cigarettes, the being in abusive relationships is actually trying to protect you, trying to cover up a deep feeling of being unfulfilled, feeling not good enough. That awareness is powerful. So in that awareness, you can now choose. Okay, great. So I now realize that there is a space within me that feels unfulfilled, that there is something missing. So next time you open up the fridge, You can say to yourself, right, why am I eating? Am I eating because I feel unfulfilled? Or am I eating because I want to nurture myself? I want to honor myself. I want to fill my body with honor and respect. So my question to you is, what is it that you are wanting to let go of today? What behavior, what thought? And go through that process. Say to yourself, I am willing to let go of the need of X. Then you go down. I'm willing to let go of the need of Y. Then you go further. I'm willing to let go of the need of Z, until eventually you find a source belief. A source belief that is connected to you feeling not worthy and not being good enough. In that moment, you will feel it. You will feel that a lightness comes over your body. When you don't feel that lightness come over your body, then I feel that you haven't gone deep enough. So keep on going deeper and deeper until you feel, yes, that is it. And I'm going to encourage you to keep on going and keep on trusting, because the intellect that you have, the brain that you have, is connected to source, is connected to that divine source of wisdom that will take you through that process. So, what do you need to let go of? What is the behavior habit? Remembering that the symptom like overeating, cigarettes, all of that is just an outer expression. It's just an outer expression of an inner thought pattern that you have, that was created from that original source belief. Battling the symptom is going to be a waste of your time. Yes, of course, exercise, of course, not eating carbohydrates, of course, making these actions on the surface level, of course they are going to help. But the moment that you go back, the moment that you've lost the weight and you stop doing all of those surface level behaviors, you will go straight back to overeating, because we haven't cured the source belief that you're actually overeating because you don't feel fulfilled. You see, if you exercise from a space of I am fulfilled, I am exercising from a space of I am valuable, I am honoring myself, there's a very different energy. Because when you feel like, okay, I have to exercise, I have to eat properly, I have to do this, and you force yourself to do it, what's happening is you're putting a plaster on and you're pushing that energy down. And you're pushing that energy down, and it then builds up within your body. And that build up within your body then causes dis-ease, it causes disease. Because still there are those levels and part of you who feel that you criticize, that you're not good enough, you're not worthy. So that energy builds up within the body. And we're going to be talking later on this week about releasing built up energy within your body. So it's, yes, I'm not saying don't do all of those things, but I'm saying if you look at what's deeper, then you're able to heal on a deeper pattern. So what is the need within you for this problem? So the need within you for the problem is that you need to fill that hole. You need to fill that feeling of not being good enough. So I honor the need. I honor the fact that sometimes I overeat, because it's showing me that there is a part of me that still feels unfulfilled. So I am willing to release the need for X, Y, and Z. And that is what is going to step you into freedom. If you are willing to let go of the need. So today's video has been about, I feel that if you are willing to let go of the need that you have for the problem, you will be able to live in freedom. So I'm inviting you now to comment below. What is it that you are willing to let go of the need of? If you don't feel safe writing in the comment section below, jump onto the Thrive Being You Facebook group. My elite guys, jump onto the Thrive Being You elite group and share, guys. I am 100% committed to living a life of freedom. And what I am willing to let go of is the need of X. Literally just one sentence. One sentence, even do a Facebook Live. One sentence, I am willing to let go of the need of X. And if you like, share your journey. What is it that your journey was that got you to the bottom, where you feel that aha moment, that sense of freedom? Are you willing to let go of the need of the problem? Are you willing to let go of are you willing to forgive yourself and others? So are you willing to forgive yourself for creating that problem in the first place? I wish you a wonderful day. A day where you go deeper into uncovering what it is that you have created that protects you from that original source belief that you don't feel good enough. Namaste, my beautiful friends.